Hi everyone, so today I'm going to do a review of the Garnier Skin Renew Dark Spot Overnight Peel, and I bought this at Walmart. I was looking for a dark spot corrector, something to fade the dark spots that I had been getting on my skin that just kind of appeared just suddenly, and they were getting more and more visible, and I couldn't get rid of them with just washing and exfoliating my skin. So I started to look online. Some things were pretty pricey, and so I started to look at drugstore stuff, and that's how I came across this at Walmart. And you're supposed to put it on overnight after you wash your face. What I do at night is I wash my face and I exfoliate it. I used my Clarisonic, which I bought shortly after I bought this. Not because I bought this, but because I just wanted to try the Clarisonic to see if it would improve the ability to take in products, the product I was putting on my face. So I prepped my skin really well, cleansed it, exfoliated it a couple times a week, but mainly used my Clarisonic every night. And then I followed it with this, and then on top of this I let it dry. And then I put my moisturizer on. I didn't just put this on the dark spots, I put it everywhere and let it dry. And then on certain nights, not every night, I would take a little bit more and then put it on the spots just that were darker than the rest of my skin. So I'm just gonna talk about what it did for my skin, and this is at the 4-week mark already. I'm going to insert pictures at the 4-week mark because I am wearing makeup, so you won't be able to tell. But I had a dark patch right here, and a dark patch under here and right here. And I don't know why I was getting these dark spots, also known as hyperpigmentation. You could call it age spots, whatever you want to call it. But I think it's mainly because from the sun, for one thing. I didn't always wear sunscreen. I would only wear the sunscreen that was in my foundation or moisturizer. So the sun, I think, played a huge role in me getting those dark spots. And also, I think some of it has to do with stress. I could be wrong, but it seems like I was getting them during a very stressful time. And stress does play a huge role in your complexion. So yeah, as I've learned. So anyhow, after 4 weeks, I noticed that this spot right here went down slightly, and I could also feel that it was really rough, like it was on the surface of the skin. Like if you felt it, it felt like sandpaper, and it was just this patch right here. So what I did was I took a sugar scrub because I didn't have a really strong exfoliator. So I took a sugar scrub meant for your body, and I just went to town. I put a blob of sugar scrub, and I scrubbed and scrubbed and scrubbed, and I would normally never do that, but I was just sick of this rough patch on my skin, and I couldn't just go and get microdermabrasion or whatever to get rid of it. I wanted to just see if it would come off, and after I used that sugar scrub, it felt really, really soft, and it removed a lot of the dead skin that was there and the darkness. I mean, it's still there, but it removed a lot of it. So I think this did help in softening it up, to help me get to the point where I could scrub it off. But this is still here, this is still here, looks completely the same. The only difference in my complexion was not only did it help me remove that dark spot, because I don't think exfoliating alone, had I not used this, would have removed that. In fact, I know it wouldn't, because I've tried exfoliating before and it didn't help. But the only thing I noticed it did was it just evened out my complexion. It brightened it up. It was like it removed a lot of dead skin that had been sitting on my face. It made it look like I had scrubbed my face really good and it was really clean and just more even complected. And I don't know if complected is a word, but you know what I mean. I'm sure but that's not why I bought it. I want to remove these dark spots still, so I am going to continue to use it. I don't have much hope in it removing the dark spots. I think all it's doing is just like brightening up my skin tone. I'm going to have to resort to something else for these dark stubborn spots that won't go away. And yeah, I'm going to finish this up, and I will do a follow-up final review after this is all done. I would buy this again, I'm sure, just because, not for the dark spots, now that I know what it's good for. I think it does help soften that, but I don't think it's the final solution. But I would buy it for just keeping my skin like even toned and you know, more clarified and even toned. So yeah, that's about it. So yeah, that was my review. I hope you enjoyed. If you have any questions, just let me know. Thank you for watching. This is one of the dark spots that I'm working on. And then I have another one by my eye. I have like this dark pigmentation around my eye. I've had that for a while. But then this one under this eye just crept up recently. Right here. And then this dark patch. So I just wanted to show you a before picture. So this is just a 2-week update on the Garnier dark spot. Yeah. I just wanted to show you my results so far. I haven't really noticed much of a difference yet, to be honest. I still have this dark spot on my left temple, which pretty much looks the same. And then I had this one before, which that one looks like it faded just a tiny bit. This is the main spot that I'm really trying to get rid of. So I just wanted to do a 2-week check-in just to show you my results. So I will check back in with you in 2 more weeks.